Hey guys, we were feeling the spookiness, right? We set it up pretty well. Plenty of big matchups under a full moon on this Friday the 13th edition of Friday Night Live. Of course, Ridgeview hitting the road to take on those Drillers. Would the Wolfpack leave BHS faithful howling mad, or could the Drillers pull out the win? And the Blades clash with the Titans. Would the undefeated Chavez Titans leave East shaken in their cleats, or did the Blades get the upset win? Well, we'll tell you when 23 Friday Night Live starts after the break. The full moon was out on this Friday the 13th, but were teams feeling lucky on this day?
The Ridgeview Wolfpack were howling over at Griffith Field. Would the Drillers cause nightmares for the Wolfpack?
And the 3-0 Chavez Titans taking on the East Blades. Would East splash away that perfect dream season, or would the Titans keep it going? This Friday the 13th edition of FNL starts right now.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern School's Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
Youngins getting in on it, and
everybody.
Matt, I gotta ask you, could you hit those moves?
No, never.
That little girl, she hit all the moves.
She was a natural. She was a natural.
Well, welcome into Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osep, of course, alongside Matt Lively. And Matt, tonight things were like a little bit spooky, right? Yeah. When you say it is Friday the 13th,
yeah,
anyway.
I felt waking up weird. It was all around a weird day, but there were definitely some suspenseful endings around the county, including the game between Chavez and East. That game came right down to the wire.
That's the way we love it. Featuring, of course, one of our last undefeated teams left, those Titans. Let's get into the action for our game of the week, which is the Chavez Titans versus the East Blades. So much to get to in this one. We're going to start it right here in the second. East leads by a field goal. Cameron Huerta on 4th and 9, making something out of nothing and making plays that are fine. Chavez leads 7-3 after that. Jesse Ortega, he's happy. He doesn't show it there, but he's happy about his guys. Well, that's the score heading into half. Then opening kickoff to the second. This is Jaden Valeria. Collects the loose ball. Now you see him, now you don't. There he is. Pedal to the floor in the track finish. 14-3 Titans. Is it track season yet? Well, the ref wasn't ready for that. East wants back in it. Willie Ball has some time. Hits Joby Denny. The hands. Denny holds on to it. East Blades, the first touchdown of the night. Then they go for 2 more, and they get it done. Landon Burrell with that easy conversion. East takes first lead of the game right here, 17-14. Despite another Chavez score, the Blades rallied at the end to win it 24-20. I would say, Matt, that game was a scary good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it was a good game, and we expected that.
Yeah, and you had another good game, another big matchup between the Southeast Yosemite and South Sequoia League. This one between the North Stars and the Wasco Tigers.
Yeah, the past 2 games, North defense has been freaky good, only allowing about 13 points per game. But could they lock down the Tigers? Let's take a look. The North fans ready for this one, and guys, the defense did not disappoint. Wasco, they start off with the ball, pitch to Christian Alvarez, and he is stuffed. Tigers have to punt. The Stars would score an early touchdown by Brian Dean. He would also score their second. Stars quarterback Titus Least finds Dean with this 60-yard bomb. North goes for 2, and they take a 15-0 lead in the first. The Tigers would respond with a 60-yard score of their own. Alvarez takes this ball, up the middle, cuts the lead 15-8, but the Stars would finish the half with another 50-yard grab and score as time runs out. While Travin Lineor with the touchdown, Stars go on to win this one 22-8.
Well, moving on in Bakersfield, Christian on the road at St. Joe's, playing to keep the winning going and keep Darren Carr smiling. That's what we like to see. Well, back come the Eagles in this one. Dominic Gamboni finds Ben Jurasik for a nice first down. And then just a couple of plays later, it's the connection once again. Gamboni back to Jurasik for the touchdown. It's all tied up at 7. And guess what? Late in this game, Matt, can you guess who's going to have this ball? It's going to be Big Ben Jurasik. He finds the end zone one more time to make it a 21-17 game at the half. The Eagles were able to get the win 37-28.
He's going to Stanford, better at football and smarter to me. Now to Liberty and Buchanan. Thursday night action, second quarter. Dylan Tooker takes the handoff from Hayden Mann and takes it onto the sideline and in for the first touchdown of the game. That would make it 10-0 Pats. But on the following drive, the Bears' DJ Stevenson finds Brandon Hernandez after scrambling. Look at that touchdown going down to the ground to get it 10-6 game. That'd be the score going into half. Then, first possession of the second half. Cade Ewing speed this one up. He goes the full distance and gives the Bears their first lead. Just a few seconds in the fourth, the Patriots. Hail Mary attempt. It comes up just short. Good defense. Patriots fall for the first time this season, 19-7, the final.
But what a good effort there at the end. Well, Stockdale still finding confidence in offense while the Independence Falcons fighting for their first win of the season, hosting those Muskanes first quarter. Stockdale quarterback Jake Kaiser with a short pass to Jaden Hollis, who takes it in for the touchdown, 7-0 Stockdale. And then Havana later in the first. Kaiser hands off to Jacob Jones, who takes it across the line. It's 14-0 Stockdale in this one. Independence cheerleaders still giving us something to cheer about. Second quarter, Kaiser rockets the ball to Jerry Brown, getting it to all his receivers. It's in the end zone, 20-0 Stockdale. Stockdale wins at 32-7, but the Falcons, they've had a tough year, but the band's been on point, that's for sure. Well, Frontier hosting View Park out of LA. The Titans straight dominating. Up 35-0 for the start of the second half. A handoff to running back Reese Greer. Titans add to the lead. They're now up 41 points. Frontier also with a ball hawking defense. View Park's quarterback here is going to get rocked. He also gets picked here by Jaden Perez. View Park will definitely remember those Titans as Frontier rolls 54-0.
Bakersfield taking on the Wolfpack. Michael Stewart looking for that first win at home as the Drillers coach. In the first, Ricky Easterwood Jr. looking over the middle. He finds Cameron Bonner, who takes a lick but holds on for the score. Drillers up 7-0, but Justin Henzo and the Wolfpack would strike back. He finds Alex Alberto, who hits the circle button, takes it into the house. We got a tie ball game at half. Trailing by 3 in the third, the Drillers needed a big play, and they get it on the ground. Wesley Wilson up the middle. It puts the Drillers up by 4. They would hold on to win a chippy game, 24-17.
Well, Bakersfield was looking for that trademark win to start the Stewart era, and they got it. But BHS alone is a trademark in itself. And Matt, you looked into one of our most historic high schools in town for Fandemonium.
Yeah, historic it is. They have plenty of things that make them unique, and that's this week's Fandemonium. Right here, look how many backflips. They've got the Driller man out there. My goodness, that was 5. I couldn't do that myself.
I was just going to ask you.
No way. Playing at Griffith Field tonight. Look at all the signage. I love that. And then we got our boy back here.
It's like they do the old things good, but he's got the good new moves. So I like to see that. The Drillers legacy all over that one.
The drums welcoming in the players. I always love these little rips. No cheerleaders hurt during that. And then the teams were pumped up. This was a chippy game. They got to finally ring the victory bell. So huge
That's
for
what we
Michael
love
Stewart
to see, right? Yeah, but a good game, and we were happy to have that one in Friday Night Live, and we're happy to give you more Scary Good. Can we say it again?
Yeah, Scary Good, Scary Good, Scary Good.
Stay here for it. Friday Night Live continues next. We have some more matchups coming your way. Woo! Welcome back. But we got the Sea of Green taking over both sides over at Highland.
Yeah, that's right, Carrie. Highland, one of the better teams in the whole entire county this year. It could be Kennedy and them for the Southeast Yosemite League this year.
Well, yeah, Kennedy, though, and South Sequoia League. But, yes, they could be both in postseason. But the Tehachapi Warriors were taking on the Highland Scots tonight. Let's get into those highlights. Starting here look at the goal line. That's where we like to see the ball, right? Highland ball at the goal line. A.J. Cleveland hands off. Camara loses sight. Kyle Stewart in for the touchdown. It's 6-0 late in the first. And then we are moving this on to see Jake Ty handing off to Zach King. The Warriors tie up the game at 6. End it in the second into the second here. Then it's Cleveland passing to Chris Gutierrez for some major yards for the Scots. Speed that on up as Highland went on to win this one 48-15. Wow, we got some big scores all across the board tonight, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Points were wild on this Friday the 13th.
And there's nothing scarier than a matchup between two legendary mascots, the Vikings and the Trojans.
Oh yeah, the Foothill Trojans were hunting for win number 2. Ricardo Torres, he hands off here to Kalen Deloney, squeezing his way into the end zone, putting Foothill on top 20-14 in the third. Torres hands off to Brian Diaz, and Pony, fighting his way back through, kicks it into high gear for the end zone, 27 14, top of the fourth here. QB keeper at the goal line. Torres magically appears. Foothill wins 33-14. Foothill's on a roll.
They're on a roll. We love to see that. The Kern Valley Broncs meeting up with McFarland on Cougar turf. Beautiful skyline there. First quarter, McFarland Cougars quarterback Julian Avila appears to run the ball. Then he tosses it in for the touchdown to Marcos Ramirez. Look at that catch. Later in the second quarter, Kern Valley quarterback Caden Preston goes deep to Kieran McCarthy. He gets it in stride. The receiving touchdown there for the Broncs. McFarland does go on to win this one 47-34.
Coming off a bye week, Miramonte was looking for win number 1 on the season. Look at that full moon. We kick off the first quarter with Arvin's Gil Medina charging through Miramonte and skipping into the end zone. JRTC celebrates by doing some push-ups. I love that. Miramonte has the ball now. Shamar Oliver takes it into the end zone, putting points on the board for the Lions. The game goes into overtime, but Arvin would ultimately win 39-33.
I take Mario on that one. Well, another game from Thursday night. Coach Kerry Mills and his Rebels traveling to Fresno to face a Warriors team looking for their first win of the season. Both sides struggled to get going, but then some South defense seals the tackle that results in a no gain early in this one. Then it's Daniel Lomax. The junior would find some space, the big gain into the red zone, and guess what it sets up? Another play with Lomax in action. He hits the B button and finds a space again. The Rebels get out ahead, but Fresno battles back. But South win off in the second, finishing with a final of 42-26. Lomax had over 200 yards. Well, let's take a look at some other games. Centennial taking on Rigetti, and the Golden Hawks went on to get routed 66-6. The Golden Valley Bulldogs falling to Santa Maria 24-6.
Meantime, Kennedy traveling to Madera to take on Liberty. The Thunderbirds holding on to win 38-14. And Shafter falls to Atascadero 28-8.
Well, we love all of our scores. And you know what? You said you like those push-ups. Push-ups, you're going to do them?
No. But that's just like Sparky over at ASU.
Sun Devil love, right? Well, stick with us right here at 23ABC. We'll have our favorite part of the show. No more Sun Devil love. It's this week's Top 3 on 23. We'll see you next. No Jason tonight, Matt, but I heard you had a scary night. Why is that?
The Drillers mascot, he is very versatile. He can double down as the BHS mascot and also just a Friday the 13th image in my mind for the rest of eternity.
I think they did that for us.
It's scarred in here. Yeah.
Well, we're going to take care of Matt. We'll let him get a minute, but high school football will also be taking over Saturday with a couple of games. Taft will hit the road to take on Cabrillo, and the Garces Rams will play on the road against San Joaquin Memorial in the anticipated Holy Bowl. And of course, Matt, we'll get to see the return of Joseph Campbell at quarterback for the Rams.
Yeah, no more fever.
Yeah, we're excited to see that. We'll have some good news ahead for the Rams, so we're looking forward to those games. But we can expect some big highlights Saturday night, but we had some big plays tonight, and that takes us to
best part.
Top 3 on 23. Here we go. The third play of the night. We're going to start it off with Wasco, the running back Christian Alvarez, and 60 yards for the touchdown, but the Tigers ultimately falling to the Stars in this one.
Number 2, the driller, not the mascot, Wesley Wilson, absolutely drilling a defender from Ridgeview, and then he takes the whole team with him. Nice hit.
I think Matt's going to have nightmares of Driller Man tonight. Well, the top play of the night, we're going back to Chavez. Jaden Valoria, the speedster here, he gets outside. I mean, I told you in the highlights, I'm saying it again. Is it track season yet? Get this kid on the track. He just won the 100-yard dash. That's what we love to see. Put us in a race. I think he's gonna beat us.
Oxygen mask. That is what I'm requesting the second I get to the sideline. Yeah. I need extra paramedics.
But see, he didn't need that. So that's why we let them play football, and we just stay here and we give you all the good highlights. But that will do it for us here on Friday Night Live for Week 4. We will see you next week for Week 5. Hopefully no scary mascots, right?
No, stay away, Driller Man. Stay away. Driller Man. None of that.